There's 3 of us crammed into this thing, which is going to be interesting. We're going to have a wicked view when we wake up. There are so many stars, it is awesome. No breeze at all. "8:30. Still got a bit of a distance to get to the mountains where we're headed, but this is a taster of what we can expect, I hope, up there. We are going to Glen Nevis. We have no idea what the weather's going to be.
Steep as well, and how pitch.
Yeah, as you can see around here, that is some rough, steep terrain around this bit.
This ridge, it's something like the Devil's Ridge or something. It's meant to be really steep.
And it'll be covered in ice.
Nice, yeah, so that might be a bit of a no-go. We'll be frozen, solid.
Right. Nah, we'll always scoop it under.
Yeah. Right, let's get on the road. Let's do it.
And now we've got an absolutely gorgeous drive. I think this valley was in a skyfall. So Mr. Bond was stood down here somewhere. We have arrived. Scottish mountains do not mess about. It's like this. Whoop. That's what glaciers do. Carve out the valley. We're now ready to start, and we are absolutely loaded up. Just do a 360. Look how much we're carrying.
Car park you have to pay, so
yeah,
that's why we're
going to save ourselves a few quid. Team Yorkshire. Walk an extra mile and a half with these packs just so we don't have to pay £1 or whatever it is. But until the weather turns,
for now,
we are heading off into this incredible scenery. This is fast looking to become the greatest day of our lives. Tristan! Tristan's grin. I imagine that's how when you're ploughing the fields, that's how you look as well. Weather's coming in a little bit now. It's starting to rain. So we are heading up there. Blimey. Like you just walk along and not really thinking, but that is what you're on the edge of. Yeah, please. Thank you. Little bit of a weather change. Into the belly of the beast. Might put a jacket on, since I'm wearing 1 layer. 5 to 1. We're going up there. Oh. Can you see the steepness on the... Hope it comes out on this video. Dodges out, especially with this bag because I can't see my feet. Bah! A beautifully laid out zigzag path over there, and we're here climbing these slippery sloped rocks. Oh well, let's get over the top of this. I think this rock face is the worst part.
Get my bag up for you, or not?
Yeah, hang on, let me get rid of this, my little bag first. I'll come down and get you. There's so many loose rocks around here, I don't want to pull one out. So. Oh man, this is so slippery. Right, give me that. Bloody Nora! Oh. Woo! Alright Tristan, your bag is definitely heavier than mine. Wow. If you want to offload some of your kit to me. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Blimey. The good. Oh shit. Yep.
I don't think it's that heavy.
Well, Tristan, it is.
How good that path is.
Tristan said the F word. This walk is a roller coaster of emotion. Should we just go straight up this slope?
No.
Why not? This is where we're meant to be going, up there. So you can see footprints, I think, on that way. If we go up there, get to the top of that, it's like a kilometre away. Tristan, pull your pants up. got a reading?
Straight to the front.
Okay. Oatcake, squeezed cheese, hummus, pita bread and hummus, hula hoops for a flurry of snow, eating our sandwiches, looking at the view, which is fading by the minute. Just as we see the weather coming in, I think, right, that's it, no more views for us. So it just clears. And now we've got that. Recommend these things, by the way. It cost £2. Okay, so we're going to go and bag our first peak, which is that one that's behind the fog, but won't be when we get there. And then we're going to go to that one, which is also behind the fog, but it won't be when we get there. Right, I'll race you both to the edge of that and back. You ready? No, David, no. That's almost certainly just an overhang. There's no ground underneath that. It will break away. Let's stick to the path, yes. Say goodbye to the view. White out. This will be safe.
Yeah, it's about to the cairn of the stage.
But I don't trust this line. Right, that's our first peak.
Yeah.
It cleared once we came off the top. Weather changes every 20 minutes. The valley is completely opened up. Amazing. We're going to go up there and we're going to have the best view ever. And I'm going to eat a sandwich. Boom. This town got a name, or? Tarny McTarny, one of the most famous towns in Scotland. Got another snowstorm coming in.
Just in time.
Just in time for our zigzag climb. I've got to carry this bag in my hand again. Really need to get some proper kit. Yeah, I don't think this is a path, this is like a landslide, but it goes up and that's where we're going. Next phase of snowstorm rolling in, just in time for us to peak, to summit this mountain. Oh, it's coming in fast. Brace yourself, boys. Everything is completely steep, there's no flat ground, so there's nowhere for us to stop or get shelter. I can't even turn around to look at them because the snow blasting me in the eye. Doesn't seem to be too much shelter up here. One.
161.
Yep.
657.
Well, so there we go, we're up the valley from the loch. So it goes down, it's not like a big drop or anything, so maybe we just go over. There might be a rock, if we're lucky. Sit behind a rock for a bit, sing songs. Battling along this ridge, suddenly the snow just stops. And look what we got coming up as we approach the summit. Our second summit. Maybe the toughest summit I've ever walked to. Flipping all over this height. Probably should be wearing spikes. And I hit my shin on a rock. For fuck's sake. Oh wow. Have a look at this. This could be our group shot. Just get still from that. Oh. Leave that for a summer's day with no wind. That's the scariest ridge I've ever seen. That was miles worse than Crib Gough.
It's called Devil's Ridge.
Yeah. In fact, no, I don't think get the Devil's Ridge in the background. Right, on road number 2. Enemy camp. Sheltering from the wind and deciding what to do.
That's that big.
See, we could carry on up that one, that zigzag track. That is a big mountain. It's covered in cloud, and according to the map, there's absolutely no shelter around there. It's all kind of flat and curved. Which, having been blasted up there just now, it would be no fun at all to try and set a tent up at all. So, almost certainly what we're going to do, head back to the tarn where we were. Absolutely beautiful little tarn, set a tent up there, flat, sheltered, awesome view of the valley. So that makes a lot more sense than heading into that, bearing in mind it's going to be dark in about 2 hours. Time to get serious. Microspite time. Oh shit. All cramponed up, ready to rock. Wind's died down a bit, which is nice, but look how steep this is. Where's the tarn? That's what I want to know. Spikes don't always work. Oh, I'm just going to skate down. Snowboarding without a snowboard. Yeah! I can run this. This is awesome. Better wait to regroup. Oh man, I want to climb back up and slide back down. My name's Brave Dave, and sometimes I do things that Jonathan thinks are not very sensible.
You should not do that.
Can you hold this? Oh yeah, look at that. Cheers. Right, let's see what happens. I might not even move. I can't even lie back because this backpack's too big. Oh, here we go. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh crap rocks. I'll flatten the snow for you. Oh crap. Nice and easy. There's the tarn. That's where we're going. Right, how about I lie this way around? Oh shit. The casual sledger. This doesn't rock it up either, so I can keep going. Just trying to steer. Get your carry mats out and follow me. He says, I'd rather not. Nearly there. Just slipping. Tristan, you sure you don't want me to deliver your bag for you? Okay. Same day delivery guaranteed. Right, my name's Brave Dave and I'm 34 years old. No, really I am. Tristan's laughing at me. Oh, wait. Whoa! Shit! He's still going. Oh yes, that's a stunt I like to call the Brave Dave 180. And we're up. Bit of the rock coming up. Expert steering. I think I'm going to run the rest. I think you're right on the edge. Is that solid ground? Nope. I'm walking on water. Got the lone warrior returning from battle.
Yeah, that's like I know.
Yeah. Just trying to find the flattest bit of ground to set the tent up. I reckon right by the lake where we put our bags. Right, who's going for a swim? First one across the lake. Change of plan, because it's far too windy here to set the tent up. Building it down there where there's hardly anything at all. Just want to carry all these bags over there now. Well, I've just transferred all the stuff that's down there, the tent is down there, and I have my rucksack lying on the carry mat so it won't get wet. Come back to my stuff, my rucksack's in a puddle, soaked, and the carry mat's gone. So, I am twat. Got some backup ones, which I hope work well, really thin ones. So thank goodness I packed them, because to sleep out here without a carry mat would be kind of impossible, I think. The ground will just suck the heat of you in minutes. Bollocks. Could have been worse, could have been something more expensive, but still, I kind of like that carry mat. This snow's really good for just turning into bricks. Try and block that draft. Oh yeah. Home sweet home.
Why have you got a spare one? It's great that you have.
I know. Total dumb twat letting my carry mat blow away. But
why have you got a spare
not total idiot, because I've actually got spare ones. Because they're so flat and light, I just pack them in anyway. Thank goodness I thought that.
Yeah.
7:30. Set up camp. Eating like kings. I'm burning my food. And the weather's still holding out. So all is well. That's how you finish a day. A day of 2 tough Munros. And tomorrow we're going to do 9. No, we're not. We're going to do like 1.
Yeah.
I'm not going to that bothy. It's about 15 miles over there. So yeah, let's eat and be merry. Nice to come out one last time before we go to bed. Look how clear, whoa, look how clear it is. Look how windy it is. We're down there. Well, all the way from down there. Up there, up there. If you're ever in this area and you see a carry mat blowing around, pick it up, give you a reward. Wow, it's really chilly now. Can't wait to get the sleeping bag. One small problem. Not only did my carry mat blow away, but then Tristan decided to dump a tea of my backup carry mat and my walking trousers. Spanner in the works, Tristan. Things could be better, but they could also be worse. We're all thankful. We're all thankful we've got each other. Except maybe not him. Could do without him for a bit. Right, last bit of sunlight, last bit of battery, and then we go. It is snug in here. 9:05.
You have what more? Been working out 13 kilometres in winter with camping kit.
This is how cosy it is in here, by the way. And this is why it's nice and warm in here. I've built a little snow wall to block out the draft under the tent, and all our kit's there in the porch. We've got this ace little window, which you can just see the last remaining bits of light. What a view. And I, for one, am chuffed. Because my camera, to get a bit of sound of this ferocious storm. It's been outside our tent for the last 3 hours or so. We're just in this tiny little bubble on the mountainside. Everything in here is keeping us alive. If something went wrong with the tent, boom. We're in a world of pain. Just for the record, it's 2:30. The storm outside is still raging. It hasn't died down at all. If it's still going by the time it's getting light tomorrow, we're going to really consider just getting off the mountain, because this is potentially fatally dangerous. 5:30. And if anything, the storm's got worse. It's going to be a barrel of laughs getting out and taking this thing down. Hold it up, stop it in my front, just go head on. Breakfast time in the mansion. 8 o'clock, so this storm has been blowing now for 10 hours and I have not slept at all. My head, that bit behind my eye, feels like there's someone in there just punching the back of my eye. So you can see everything's laid out nice and organised, and I'm just going to start placing them into my bag that's down there somewhere.
Come in shorts and t-shirts, dude. We just need to
okay.
Get that in there.
Yep. 9:30. We're all packed up, ready to head down, because we're done with this place. I think a little bit damp. Finally out of the cloud, reminded of just what an amazing valley. Oh shit, dead. Just what an amazing valley this is. In the sunshine. I'm looking forward to washing in that stream or river.
Don't have the camera.
Yeah, that would be really, really annoying.
Over there, there's some hard.
I'm going to wash there. That looks a bit safer. That's it. We've done it. Tristan smells like a rotting potato. Okay, we're done. That's it. Over and out. I hope you enjoyed that tremendous adventure. Goodbye. My name is Brave Dave. Goodbye.